I'm bringing up the items to discuss. By the way, I was a little off today because it's an off day. Hi, Sin Mac. How are you doing? Um, and so I got off today, and yesterday was my birthday, and I didn't do any writing on my birthday. Um, I only just published the queer space article.
I noticed. I was like, you didn't even give me time to read it.
Well, but that's all about beauty standards.
Beauty standards. Oh,
Yes. So I figure before we start talking about political shit, we could talk about beauty standards in
oh,
in the community.
I see.
Yes, I'm shocked you have not mentioned my most recent beautification attempt.
Att- Beautification attempt.
Yes, a further attempt to make myself beautiful.
Well, you're not wearing the thing that the head thing that you usually wear.
No, because I shaved my head like all the way down.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what because I always see you with the
Yeah,
what do you call
yeah.
it?
Headscarf. Headscarf is
Head
what.
scarf. Okay, there we
Yes,
go.
headscarf is what it's called. Um,
I didn't know what you had under there.
no, and so what I normally do is I like every month or so I just shave it down because I think with no hair I look quite a bit more feminine than if I have hair.
Oh, I see. Well,
I mean,
whatever. You do whatever
oh
you want.
gosh, thank you. Um, did the live session go off okay last night? I just didn't have it.
I watched for a while and then it froze for me. Or no, I watched most of it, I guess. I don't know. They read the story part 1.
Oh, they read part one of the story. Okay,
Yes.
that's the more important part to read, I think. The part twos of the story is just ties everything together. So
I had already read part 1, so um she was reading it, but I was like, well, I've heard this before, but I stayed on,
have
just
you
to
read
listen.
part two of that story?
I haven't read part 2 yet. No.
Okay. Oh, they read part
Oh,
two also.
okay. Well, it froze for me for some reason, and then I was like, well, I guess I'll get out of this because it's not going anywhere. Well, they were talking about because the part 2 they thought it was paywalled and they didn't know if they should read it, and then I didn't know what happened after that.
Oh, okay. Well, things happen, right?
Things
Um,
happen.
so Precious Hope didn't want to talk. So
Oh,
yeah. So Precious Hope said no. So
well, I said no the very first time you invited me. I
yeah.
didn't know
By
what
the
I was
way,
getting
I was
into.
going to tell you in the secure chat, you have like 85 messages to read.
Oh, I don't know how that. Does it notify me about new messages and things, or like
Yes.
mentions and things like that?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm still learning about how what it
Noob.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a noob.
Newbie with boobies.
No, not very much.
Everybody has boobies. Some are smaller than others.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's a beauty standard. I mean, really.
Oh yeah, beauty standards. We were talking about. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, I'm familiar with that. Getting on all these dating at Grinder and all these dating apps. They have standards, let me tell you.
Look, we've already talked about that, though. Grinder is not a dating app.
I've seen some people on there that say I don't want any dick pics and I'm looking for a long-term relationship and stuff like that. it's not very many, but yes, there are some people that are on there.
I am skeptical.
Well,
I mean, I'm skeptical. I look, okay, like somebody told me about sniffies, and I was like,
hmm I've heard of that one.
okay. I went and looked, and I was like, oh my god, this is just cruising. Period. That's not even like, oh my god, no. That's like, sniffies. If you're looking for a cannabis plug, or if you're looking for face down, ass up,
Hmm.
you know, um, then sure. Um, well, Miranda, because we're talking about beauty standards, and I think that beauty standards are something that you could talk about. By the way, it has come out today. By the way, I want your opinion about this, Brandon. It has come
Hmm.
out today. By the way, that wait. Where's Elaine? Let's get Elaine in here for this. Because this is a political opinion, and that means that we have to bug Elaine. Okay, there she is.
Beauty,
Yeah, right. No,
not
no,
Timothy.
no, no. I'm talking. This is a political thing. No, it's a
Uh,
political. It's a political thing. I have a question. So nobody has seen Donald Trump in 5 days.
this is a problem.
Well, nobody's seen him, so
I thought I
nobody
saw
knows.
somebody taking a photo of him in the portico outside the White House next to a vehicle that he was going to get.
No, that's turns out that's an older photo.
Oh,
And then they published a photo of him playing with somebody that he played with like 2 weeks ago.
oh. Well,
So what does that mean?
well, I don't know.
I mean, yes, Mac, that's what I want it to be. But I keep going to ishedeadyet.us, and it keeps saying no, he's not dead yet.
I don't think he would be dead. I think they would make a thing about that. I
How,
I think it's more likely that he is like maybe in the hospital or something, and they just don't want to release that kind of information.
Right. Because if they release that information, then people are going to lose faith in the system.
I don't have any faith in it yet already.
Well, I mean, I'm right. I
Mm.
don't. Right. Can we all just get into a giant druid circle and chant the death chant? And maybe it will happen. Um, I don't. I just don't. I just don't know.
I
By
don't
the
see
way,
them hiding.
I shaved my head for you, Elaine, and you said nothing, and so fuck you.
Do what now?
I shaved my head yesterday for you, and you come on the live and you didn't say anything. Fuck you.
Well, it's all right, Mommy Warbucks. I don't know what to say.
That's a very gay thing to say.
I'm a very gay person.
Um. Oh. Here we go. So, Elizabeth, astrologically, I see Trump possibly having a serious accident or death mid-September.
Hmm.
See what? Here's what I want to know: when are we going to have the Dave movie happen? Have you ever seen the movie Dave?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay,
No.
so Dave was here. Let me bring up the movie page. Um, it had Annette Bening in it, and yeah, here you go. It was in '93, and it was Kevin Kline and
Oh,
Sigourney
Kevin Klein.
Weaver and Frank Langella. And here's what happens: the
Mhm.
president, who looks just like Kevin Kline, dies or goes into a coma,
Mhm.
and then
Oh.
they convince Kevin Kline to act as the president So step in and act as the president, and like not tell. Yeah. Miranda's right. It's a fucking hysterical movie. It's a great movie to watch. But then Dave doesn't behave like the president. He actually behaves like a human fucking being, which is like way better or whatever. And then that's when Sigourney Weaver figures out that that's not her husband or whatever, but instead it's some other dude. And then, like 2/3 of the way, I mean, if you watch it, it's obvious. Like 2/3 of the way through the movie, the president dies, and then they lose control of the step-in, and he tries to fix a bunch of shit. But like, yeah, are we to that point yet? Are we to the point now where he's like in a coma or something, and now we're gonna we have to I don't know what the fuck.
Well,
Trump's clone is gonna step in and try to run the country.
who would that
Has
be?
it-
Ursula from that Disney movie?
Has anyone seen Alec Baldwin lately?
No. Now that would be fun.
Maybe he'll step in.
I mean, I don't know, right? So, that's my two political questions. Well, my three political questions today are: is he really dying? And then, what the fuck? And then two, get this: Trump is going to award Giuliani the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
For what?
Exactly.
For getting in a car accident.
I don't really know. Kira, did you know that? Trump is going to award Giuliani the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Oh, good job on making the medal worthless.
Right. Let's make the medal completely worthless.
Well, I mean, they already wiped their ass with it when they gave it to Rush Limbaugh. I mean,
he has not detailed why he is giving it to, but he's gonna give it to them anyway. Okay. Well, Miranda, I really want to talk to you about.
that's good. Wendy, I'm home. Do you have an axe in your hand, Miranda? I'm sorry. I'm having quite a weekend. If you need to kick me off to bring Miranda on, that's
Well, I wanted to talk about beauty standards. So, Miranda, I think
That's the real reason you came on, Elaine. Beauty standards.
right.
beauty standards.
I should shave my head. My God.
I wanted to ask. So, I will tell everybody. Yesterday, for my birthday party, I went to my favorite Italian restaurant, and I didn't do a live last night because Elaine and Lisa and Julie did the live instead, and read that really very long story. I have no idea how the fuck you guys read both parts of the story.
Out loud.
Okay, but I read both parts of the story, and I was completely shocked. Thank you, by the way, for doing that. But anyway, so I drank a bunch of red wine, and I had chicken marsala, which is like my favorite chicken dish at my favorite Italian restaurant, which, by the way, is like a mile and a half down the road. And then Gizmo came, and I basically sat like glued ear to ear with Gizmo the entire time. Who, by the way, has fallen in love with their collegiate life. Which
Cool.
I think, I'm like, are you making friends? And she's, yes. And I'm like, are you going to dinner at night? Does that work? And she's like, yes. I mean, and we have Chick-fil-A and Panda Express and a ramen noodle shop in the commissary. And I'm like, fuck, that's my entire diet. So I wouldn't need more than that or whatever. And so, very positive. And so, yes, that's why, like, during the live session time or whatever. I was like, no, I'm in the restaurant and I'm drinking my ass off. And then I had like the best chocolate gelato I've ever had,
Ooh.
which was homemade or whatever. And holy shit.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Thank you, Carla, and I appreciate it. So, all right. So let's get Miranda now. We can talk about beauty. Because I don't know if Elaine can talk about beauty.
Yeah. Best.
I'll
Best.
just tell you, Brandon, if you don't go into the secure chat channel, you will entirely miss the comment that I made about that offering to go south of the border for.
Conversation that preceded it was pretty live.
Well, and then Elaine basically said, "Sorry, my border is closed."
No, I said I had strict diplomatic sanctions.
Just sanctions against traveling south of the border.
All right.
Okay. I may bug you again, Elaine, so don't go anywhere.
All right.
Something happened. It says your internet connection is unstable. Oh, everything went white for me. What happened? Is it just me? It didn't say mine was unstable.
Oh, am I here? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I can now. Did I disappear, or was it?
No.
Oh,
My iPad decided to blip.
oh, okay. It went blank for a minute. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm back. We're back.
All right.
We're back. Do we have a Professor Schlocken? Maybe not. Sorry. So hurry up, Miranda. Accept the fucking request.
I broke my glasses.
Gosh, you broke them. What did you do to them?
Well,
Oh,
they were in my.
that hat is really fucking cute.
Oh yeah, I like the glasses too.
Yeah.
It's a great combo.
Yes, the hat with the glasses. So beauty standards in the community.
Oh,
Right.
That's right. Sorry, I had a little background music. I didn't realize until it started playing through my earbuds at the same
Oh,
time.
playing through your earbuds. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Beauty
I was
standards.
like, hell yeah, Tracy Chapman. And no one else was hearing it.
Look, if you're gonna play that, play it for fucking everybody. Gee. I want to drive a fast car. That's the most. Here's my thing. When you listen to Tracy Chapman's Fast Car song, how did nobody ever realize that she was singing that song about a woman that she was in love with? I
didn't know.
What?
I love it.
That's like listening to the Indigo Girls and not realizing that the Indigo Girls are both rampant lesbian women. Are you kidding me? You've listened to the Indigo Girls and you didn't realize that they were.
Indigo. I don't know if I've really listened to much of the Indigo Girls. I don't know.
All right. Well, anyway, beauty standards in the community. That's the question. So today's fictional piece is about beauty standards in the community, and basically the story is about Phoenix getting thrust into a pageantry, and Kira basically looks at her and says, let me guess, they wanted you to parade around in swimwear, evening gowns, and answer questions about world peace while they judge how well you fit their narrow-ass definition of feminine beauty? So the reason that I wrote this, Brandon, was because of you.
Me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes, I
Because we-
wrote this story entirely because of you.
Oh, dear.
Jackie, please always hang out. I promise you we're fun and we have a good time. And I love the Indigo Girls. So, Jackie, so did I. So did I. Went to Candler. Don't judge me for that, by the way. So, anyway, right. So, I wrote this because of you, because I read a story where your doorbell rang at 4:30 in the morning. So that
Yes.
begs me to ask the question. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask Mark this question, and then I will answer the question myself. Is what made him attractive, or what do you find attractive?
What do I find attractive?
Yes.
I can be a bit superficial.
Oh.
Now, okay. Are we talking? We're talking physically or just attractive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Physical first, and then lead into the
Okay. I don't really have a type. I don't think really, but like as far as hair color, eye color, height, that kind of none of that really matters too much to me. Although it seems like I tend to go for guys with dark hair and dark eyes. That just I would love blue eye. I think blue eyes are beautiful, and I've always been envious. I wish I had blue eyes, but I still seem to like the boyfriends I've had. Well, one of them had blue eyes, but a lot of them that I find attractive have dark eyes and dark hair.
Okay.
I don't know, but
Dark.
yeah,
tall,
dark
dark,
hair,
and
dark
handsome.
eyes. Well, yeah, not the tall part though, because I don't really care about that. Actually, the boyfriends I've had have all been at least slightly shorter than me. So,
Right.
but that really doesn't matter. I like fit, toned guys. You know, I love abs, chest and abs. You know,
So you want us to?
I mean, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, but I also know how difficult that is to maintain because I try, and man, it takes a lot of work, especially as
it
you get
does.
older. It's like, oh, I have to before Pride Fest. I have to do 500 push-ups a day and starve myself for 3 weeks before I can go without a shirt at Pride Fest. Terrible.
Terrible.
But yeah, I don't like a lot of I don't like huge bulky muscles, you know. The
Right.
WWE, all of them are out. Yeah, skinny guys are okay, but I like a little bit of muscle. I don't know.
Now, do they have to have something upstairs or be completely stupid?
Oh, well, I mean, if now are we talking about a relationship or just
No,
like
like relationship material. I mean,
oh, okay,
look,
then yeah,
they gotta have a.
yeah. Oh, and especially like they cannot be arrogant. I cannot stand arrogance. If a guy is arrogant, he immediately drops in physical attractiveness. You know, I mean, I don't
Right.
even if it's really weird. Even if I find a guy physically attractive, if I then find out that he's really arrogant and full of himself, like he really doesn't look that good anymore. You know,
Right.
and I just can't stand that. I think humility is a very appealing attribute. And of course, intelligence, especially humor is really high on my list. If a guy can make me laugh, that's very attractive to me. So, I don't know, those are kind of the things.
See, for me, the person has to be shorter because I'm very tall.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah, there aren't a lot of people taller than you, Wendy.
um not that I have not dated somebody who is taller than me, because I have, but invariably shorter. And here is the thing: at the very least, and I will say this, I date only women, trans women, and trans men. Those are my three. That's my like dating limitation. But under that rationale, at the very least, dad bod.
Oh,
So yeah. So the dad bod, the version of a dad bod on a woman is a requirement for me. But then, like outside of that, it all has to be upstairs.
yeah, I remember you was talking about that being.
Yeah.
Uh,
If I could take
'cause-
that one over there, Aubrey, if I could take her brain out and fuck it, I would do that
mhm.
because that's what, yeah. Um, and here's the thing, like her presentation is kind of butchy, and I really find that attractive. So
It's
Brandon
kind of
knows
what?
because Brandon's met her before, so in real life, and so um, but and then here's the other thing: I'm very demi. I have to have an emotional connection. I can't grinder and growler and BBRT all never worked for me because I just hi Pat, thank you. Good to see you again. Um and so right now, go Miranda.
Miranda. Um, I don't know. Like, intelligence matters a lot. Sense of humor matters a lot. Um,
Right.
Gender, I'm completely open-minded. I would probably rate cis men the lowest likelihood of finding them attractive, but occasionally um, someone will surprise me.
Occasionally you will be surprised.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Do you find that beauty standards like for me, in the queer community, it's hard to imagine that beauty standards apply. Um, you know, when I've gone to uh my sister's room, which is a very popular lesbian and queer bar in Atlanta, the array of people is very wide.
Yeah.
There are bully ass stone butches on one side, and there are fucking lipstick lesbians on the other. And I mean, we're talking like more feminine than most feminine people I know.
Mhm.
And so, I mean, there's somebody for everybody, right? I don't know that that's
Theoretically.
Yeah,
always, I don't know that that's always true. People say that though, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, I've seen.
There's some
Oh,
pressure in the queer community to um, partner with people who have a perceived complementary style, like aesthetic to yours. So there's a lot of like, if you're femme, the expectation is that you're you partner with a butch. So I think that there's that, like, there is a social expectation there. I don't care about it. Like, fuck that. But I think it's there.
I mean, here's the thing. From my perspective, the world commodifies beauty and conformity at the same time. And so, you know, the struggle of beauty standards reflects a collective journey from seeking external validation against discovering what worth you have internally. And so from my perspective, I am not very attractive. I won't joke about that. I mean, I have the form and the function right, but I'm not pretty by a long shot. Of course, I'll say that where she can hear it, and then she'll come over here and throw a shoe at me or some shit. Um, but I mean, from that perspective, so yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Elaine, you're right.
Oh, what is the butch femme thing? Is that straight 1950s? Most butches looking for really femme woman wouldn't be interested in me, and I'm not femmy enough for them. Oh, not femmy enough or not butch enough, kind of stuck in the middle. I don't know. That's the thing. Like here in Atlanta, I mean, I see two butches as a couple, and it's a thing. I mean, it's legit a thing. I just
Yeah,
I think
I don't think I see that in the like in gay guys. You don't often see two feminine acting guys together usually, do you? Do you?
oh yeah, here in Atlanta, oh definitely.
Oh,
I will say this, the longest lasting gay couple that I know is a
oh, I
friend.
remember you saying this.
Yeah,
Yes.
my friend Eric and his husband John, and they've been together for like 40 fucking years or whatever. And they are the two most femmy bottoms you will ever run into. We're talking like they run a train on Friday nights at their house. That's how bottom they are. And they're still together. And I've even asked them, like, how the fuck are you? How the fuck are you together? Oh, honey, we have the party at the house, and then everybody gets it.
Okay, as long as they're happy.
Okay. I mean, you're telling me that your house isn't any gayer than 9 guys blowing 8 guys or something or whatever. He's like, no, and I'm like, okay, well then that makes sense. I just think there's an issue learning that the most profound beauty emerges not from following society's norms, but just existing authentically. That's the goal we should all get to. I guess. I think. I mean, you could tell me I'm wrong.
Growing up, I never thought I was good looking at all. I mean, people didn't tell me I was. My parents never told me I was or anything. And I don't I wasn't one of the popular kids in school, and so I just never even considered that I was at all good looking. And then when somebody finally did say that I was, it was very difficult for me to believe them. And I was like, I don't know what I thought really. I mean, I think the first time I remember anybody saying that was when I was kind of exploring my sexuality online and going to chat rooms and stuff, and you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, I showed there, I was talking to somebody else, and he was a very good looking guy. And well, we started off, we weren't showing each other our faces on cam. It was not that kind of interaction, you know. But then when we did see each other's faces, and he was like, "Oh, hottie." I was like, that just kind of blew my mind because he was good looking. He's like, why would he think I'm good looking? This is not right. This I don't know. It just really threw me off. It's like I assumed he must have been lying. He must have been just telling me just to be nice or something, you know? And but then when I actually got into a relationship and stuff, and my boyfriend told me that I was beautiful and stuff like that, I still had a hard time believing him. It was with Joe that I finally, like, I kind of, dismissed when he would say I was beautiful or whatever. I would just kind of roll my eyes or whatever, and he kind of got not mad, but kind of offended in a way. He's like, "I'm telling you, and I was like, I finally believed his sincerity. I may not believe it myself, but I believed that he believed it. You know what I mean? Like, I I believed that he felt that way, and so I was finally at least able to accept that much.
I mean, here's the thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you this because I've already told Miranda this. I think Miranda is extremely attractive. I don't know that she believes me, but but here's the thing, Brandon, that you're actually really attractive, and here's why. Okay, just here we go. Just listen, okay? And and one, one,
What?
okay, you have very beautiful skin. But two, Brandon, you're a total package. Your
Yeah.
personality,
Oh,
your personality meshes with your appearance in a way that makes you extremely attractive. I mean, I'm not into guys, but I'm just telling you that. I'm literally telling you that. Like, here's the thing.
I agree with her.
Yes. Right off, I know 20 guys that live in Atlanta that would date the shit out of you.
ugh. Where's
No,
my
I'm
bag?
not
I need to pack my bags.
kidding. No, I mean, really, I'm not kidding. I know a bunch of gay men who would date you. I mean, I'll just say this. I just have to take you over to Mary's one night. We would go in there, and then an hour would go by, and then I would lose you, and you would end up at somebody's house.
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Because, I mean, they would eat you alive.
Ooh.
But here's here's what it is. Like, most of the gay guys that I know, it's a personality thing coupled with an attractive thing. And so, but yeah, in
Well,
the same. Okay, you were saying.
oh, no, well, thank you, first of all. Yeah, all right, yeah, fine. But um, that's one of the problems with the like dating apps and stuff. You put your picture out there, and I don't think I'm very photogenic. I hate pictures of myself, but I kind of do think that if somebody would just get to know me first, that that it would be a lot better. But it's based on your picture. That's the first thing. That's the swipe. You see a picture. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. there's no chance of getting to know anybody based on anything other than,
Right.
looks.
Because we live in a society of instant gratification.
Right.
Here's the thing. Dating apps, that's not the way to meet people. It really isn't. They say it is, it's not. Now, I will say this. There is a person that I dated that I met on Hinge. Now, if you're a sapphic or a trans sapphic person, like her and Hinge are the two dating apps that you used. And she and I dated for like 3 or 4 weeks. Very femme, lesbian woman. And then I've never been able to get rid of her. She pops up every couple of weeks. Hey, bitches, how are you doing? And then we hang out or whatever, and it's a fun time. But that's the thing. I like her deal was she did not look at my photo. She literally just wanted to talk to me. And so um, that's why dating apps are hard, because not everybody wants to do that. Everybody sees a visual representation and then they make a snap judgment. That's bullshit. That's why going into social spaces, it's easier to go into social spaces and meet people, because if you go into a social space and meet somebody, then the whole package becomes apparent.
That's one. Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
That's one. I don't know. That part of the issue, my issue is like, yes, I definitely want to have a connection as far as personality goes, but I do also need that physical attraction. But like when I first met Joe, my boyfriend, at my last boyfriend,
Right.
I was not attracted to him at first. I wasn't looking for a guy. I met him. We talked. I didn't really give him a second thought as far as being attracted to him. But we talked and then kind of became friends, and kind of I flirted with him and stuff. And then as that went on, I found him more and more physically attractive. But the initial when I first started talking to him, it just didn't register at all that I didn't. He was cute. He was very good looking, but I didn't. I don't know. It didn't. It didn't hit me until I really got to know him, and we were interacting and stuff. And he was very funny. That was one of the best. One of the best parts of his personality. He always made me laugh. So that part was.
So here's the thing, and Maria and I want your opinion about this from a trans person's perspective, because my view on it might be entirely different. And so I definitely want a difference of opinion. Here's the thing. So here's what I believe. Your like gay cute moment is all about cultural appropriation and cultural acceptance. But as a trans woman, that's an entirely different journey. And that's why I want that one to explain why. I feel like you're probably going to answer it the same way that I would, but I want to hear what you.
Sorry. I don't really get what you're asking. I'm sorry.
Oh, I basically the difference between like the gay guy cute moment and the trans woman I'm attractive moment. So I'm saying that the gay guy cute moment is about a cultural acceptance issue. I don't think it's the same way for trans women, and I want to know if you know what that is.
Um, I don't know, like a lot of my moments where I felt beautiful are so tied to my gender euphoria.
because it
Um,
comes about personal validation rather than
yeah,
cultural acceptance.
yeah,
When you overcome dysphoria or you confront societal invalidation, then seeing yourself through the lens of femininity, that's a personal internalized journey, not a I went out to the bar and some guy walked up to me and said I was cute and then I believed him.
yeah,
Is that all
yeah,
right, Brandon,
exactly.
is it is that what you do you agree with that statement?
Me?
Yes. Or
I s-
do you actually strive for internalized self-viewing yourself as attractive versus just being culturally told that? Like, if you're culturally told you're cute and I think you're hot and I wanna go home and I wanna fuck you, does that give you the same validation as waking up, going into the bathroom, looking in the mirror, and saying, "I'm cute and I accept this"?
uh I still have a little trouble with, like, I do. um well, I don't know. I think everybody has some um response to external validation, external compliments and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
and I still want that, of course, but yeah, I do strive for more internal validation, and I think I'm a lot better at it now than I ever used to be. I can there at least at least some days I can look in the mirror and like, hey, I look pretty good today. Not every day maybe, but there are some days that I can actually say, hey, I look pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely want that. I think that will benefit me more in the long run than the external validation, because that's fleeting.
Yeah.
So, do we all know who Elizabeth Kubler-Ross is?
I know
I
the
don't think
name. I
so.
can't picture her though.
Yeah. Um, she, um, she is a, um, like, psychological academic, and she did extensive studies into near-death experiences and doulas and dying. And she was brilliant. So for the quote today, yeah, she's long been gone. And her analysis of like the 7 stages of grief, you know, I mean, brilliant. But the most beautiful people we have known are those who have known defeat, known suffering, known struggle, known loss, and have found their way out of the depths. The persons have an appreciation, a sensitivity, and an understanding of life that fills them with the compassion, gentleness, and deep loving concern. Beautiful people don't just happen. And I think, again, when you're traveling through this journey of attractiveness versus not attractive versus does society accept me as beautiful, you know, I think that quote says, "Oh shit." ton, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, like sitting in a shop and having a woman behind me tell me, "You're really dressed like a slut," and then turn around and look at her and go, "Guilty on all counts." And your point. But that's to me, that's validation enough. And so, um, see, Lisa, I disagree with that because I think that, Lisa, I think that you're an attractive female. And Edward, to your point, yes, I wouldn't be a sapiosexual or a demisexual if attractiveness were purely a physical thing. But it's a conversation that's worth having. And of course, I felt like it was a conversation that was worth having in the bar, and the bar story proved to be interesting. I'll just say that. So, which means my bar stories are continuing to be effective. All of the shit from yesterday, that took me 3 days to write. The normal bar stories, I can do those in a couple of hours in a day. The birthday party story, I would write like 5 paragraphs and I would have to stop because I literally was in tears and I had to get up and walk away from my terminal and then sit back down and go back to typing. But there's subject matter in both of those stories that is very difficult emotionally for me to deal with. Talking about Gizmo is a very complicated discussion for a variety of reasons. But I guess that answers my question. Whew. Brandon, do you have anything else? What do you got coming up this week? So, because I want to know, so we can cross post it and shit.
Me?
Yeah, because
Well,
I will tell you, by the way, like I've had readers DM me that I've had 5 readers ask me to keep cross posting your posts.
oh,
So
well, isn't that nice?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that.
Well, on my kitty cat publication, I have an article coming out tomorrow with some clips of my kitties. My gay pussy lover publication. And Wednesday, I have collaborated with. Do you know who Corey Vinny is? Oh, what?
I don't.
Um,
Did some big
okay.
news just drop?
Okay. So all of the entrances to Walter Reed Medical Center have been blocked off, and no traffic is allowed to come in and out of them. That's
interesting.
That's a little suspect. Hold on a second.
So maybe they spent the last 5 days kind of clearing out the hospital or something.
All traffic going in and out of Walter Reed Medical Center has been blocked.
We know what that means. He's either in the hospital or dead.
He's either in the hospital or he's dead. So, yeah, Sarah, the way the traffic maps look, because somebody just sent it to me, all of the inroads into Walter Reed have been shut down. Completely shut down.
How's the Pentagon Pizza index?
I don't. Yeah, holy shit. So get ready for a note because I'm gonna publish this shit. I got it from a source who lives in Maryland, by the way. So holy fuck. Oh, let's please, mother. Please. Mother, please. I've been a good druid. I've healed many people. Can you do this one thing for me? Oh, okay. Wow, okay, so you have kitty things coming out. Good.
Oh yeah. Well, tomorrow, yeah. And then
Come on.
have you heard of do you know who Corey Vinny is?
I do, I think. Yes.
He it's a gay guy. He and his husband basically uprooted their lives, quit their jobs, and they're traveling on a sailboat with their cat. And he posts a lot of things about their journey and stuff. And I reached out to him and said and gave a proposed collaboration. So and he agreed, and so that article is coming out Wednesday.
So Corey Vinny. So I'm not actually subscribed to him, but I'm gonna sub to him now. Because that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm very envious.
Um,
That would be fun.
he's a Harvard PhD. In a global sailing odyssey.
Yeah,
So you should find out if he can do a live because holy fuck, that would be awesome.
he's been on a few. He's been on a couple with Walter. Is it Rain or Ryan? I get that.
Right. No, Walter
Ryan.
Ryan. Yes.
Right.
I took German. It's Walter Ryan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's been on a couple of videos with him, and he did a Google Meet video the other day, and I was on there with Robert Dana, and we just had a long discussion, and it was really cool. But anyway, I'm planning on doing another. We're kind of working on something else for later, but anyway, yeah, he's published an article with me on Wednesday.
Well, cool. So,
and I've got to think of something else for another baking video. My last one did really well. The peach sugar scrub. That's not one I expected to do anything really. I was just kind of a short video of making a peach scrub and putting it on my face, but it did really well. Okay.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
thing like if you want cooking ideas,
well, actually, Sarah, is she still in here? Sarah sent me a recipe for snickerdoodle muffins, I believe. But I was going to try to get somebody to do because it's kind of hard with live baking videos because you do all the prep stuff and you put it in the oven and then you got to wait for 20 minutes or whatever. What are you going to do while you just everybody sit there and wait until they come out of the oven? And you want to show the final product,
Yeah.
So I thought maybe if I got on with somebody else and they made the same thing, they would have a different state. Like they'd be taking them out of the oven. I'd show all the prep work and everything and put them in the oven. And then they'd be on there and show, and here's the final product or whatever. I don't know. Think that would work?
So So let me ask you, do you want to focus entirely on baking and desserts, or would you want to actually cook actual dishes, side dishes, and main dish food?
I prefer baking. I like baking desserts and things like that. That's kind of that's what I enjoy more. But I'm not opposed to other things. I can cook. I feel like I can make just about anything if I have the recipe for it. It's not that. I don't think it's that difficult. But
See,
I
because
don't know.
I'm just going to tell you this. You have the same effect as Dylan Hollis.
Now here's this.
No,
I
I'm not.
I don't believe this crap.
I'm joking. I would much rather watch you make stuff than Dylan Hollis. And
Well,
here's the
maybe
thing,
that.
like Dylan Hollis breaks it down to like a minute and a half.
Well, see, yeah, you sent me something of his, and he
Yeah.
just does like little clips, of this and that. But, and that's one difference, that I'm not doing any editing or anything. This is live. I'm just spewing whatever out of my mouth. It's just
like make a cheesecake.
Yeah, the cheesecake. I love making cheesecakes, but they take like an hour to bake. So I'm not going to sit there for an hour. Well, that's why, like I was saying, maybe somebody else does part of it, and whatever.
I mean, I do a live with you while you were baking on one end and talking about foodification on the other, or something. And I'm sure there are there's other people that would do that, I think. But that, like, so like hear me out. Like, if you could get like a duo while you're cooking, I think that would. I think you would get value add out of that. But that's just my opinion. You can tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I wouldn't mind having somebody on that too.
Don't listen to her. It's nothing. It's nothing. So, all right, well, cool. And Miranda, are you still working on things?
I have a new poem coming out later this evening.
Ooh.
So, Carolyn and I went up to the to Echo Lake today,
Right.
which is it's a lake that's on Mount Blue Sky, and the lake sits at like 10,500 elevation or something like that.
Right.
So we went up there and hung around the lake a little bit, took one of the trails that goes off of the lake um, up for like half a mile and then came back. So while we were out there, I recorded a new poem. And so after dinner, I'll edit all that, and it will be live on my Substack and my YouTube.
That
Okay,
sounds
well,
like a fun trip.
here's the thing. I literally have only published like 2 of my usual 3 today. So if either of you publish something in the next hour, I'll cross post it and I'll hit the whole mail list.
Well, that'll have to be Miranda.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah. But then I'll schedule your most recent one forward, Brandon, for like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or whatever. And then I'll make all 4,700 of my readers read it.
Force them.
Yes.
They must.
Read this now.
Just force feeding here, lube up. Lube it up.
Miranda, did you go to the lake and yell, "Echo, echo, echo"?
Not this time. I have before.
Oh, good.
And yeah, there's a little bit of an echo. I don't know if it's worth naming the lake that, but
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't name it.
Yeah. Well, it sounds cool anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's it's the lake, so
Yeah, it's nice having beautiful places like that just like an hour away from me.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cool. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you both for an interesting thing. We didn't have Rick, and we didn't get to talk political shit. But I like talking queer shit better than I like talking political shit, even if we only minorly talk about political shit. I should note, however, by the way, that yes, the traffic around Walter Reed Medical is now completely shut down.
So
It was-
Elaine said a moment ago in the chat that there were a couple of pew pewings today in the DC area, so that could be a
Couple of
factor
what?
as well. Shootings.
Oh, shootings. Oh.
I mean, I'm looking at Google Maps right now, and here we go. Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. And where's the stupid? Give me the traffic layer. Where's the fucking traffic layer? Like, yeah, like all of the entrances to Walter Reed have been blocked. So they wouldn't be blocking it off for people getting shot. No, that's so Ted Patchell. No, that's Wood Road, Taylor Road, and Palmer Road are all directly around Walter Reed in DC. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. So, maybe we're actually gonna have a good night tonight. All right. Thank you both.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Miranda.
You too, Brandon.
Oh, it's always nice to see you, Maria.
Y'all are so sweet.
Bye, dear.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Brandon.
Bye.
Gosh, okay. Really good live tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. So I will tell all of you, just like I always do, if you're in a safe space, get to a safe space and stay there. Get there and stay there. I can't do this without you guys. We can't do this without each other. If you're new, consider subscribing. We're a giant family. We all treat each other that way. And we all love each other and we all worry about each other. And so, with that, I will tell all of you good night. I love you all and just be good out there.